You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got on me.
G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. Big shout out to all the sponsors of the channel. All the information is in the description box. And follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at BoxingFirst Jeff TV. Now, two of my favorite fighters of all time, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. Salute to both guys, man. These two are absolute legends and reached the pinnacle of boxing, and they're two of the reasons why I became a boxing fan, period. So again, big shout out to Mike Tyson, big shout out to Roy Jones Jr. Big rumor came out, Andre Ward actually mentioned it, and then it was mentioned in another article that Roy Jones Jr. was offered either $33 million or $40 million to fight Mike Tyson in 2003. And Roy Jones Jr. turned the deal down because he wanted more money. I never heard that rumor until Sunday. I read the article and it said $33 million was the amount that Roy Jones turned down. But when Andre Ward talked about it, he said it was $40 million. That was a lot of money back in 2003. And from what I was reading around the time that the deal was offered, this was before the Antonio Tarver fight when Roy Jones got knocked smooth out. So, of course, we're doing hindsight 2020 because it's 2020 right now. No pun intended. But just looking back on that situation and how things played out, was it smart for Roy Jones to actually turn down $33 or $40 million to fight Mike Tyson in 2003? And mind you, 2003, Mike Tyson wasn't in his prime in 2003. He was basically on the back half of his career, and he wasn't the same beast as he was coming up through the ranks before he was the youngest heavyweight champion of all time. Was it a smart move for Roy Jones Jr. to turn down $33 or $40 million to fight Mike Tyson in 2003? Now, I'm not going to lie. This is strictly hindsight. Strictly hindsight. When it comes down to it, I can honestly say Roy Jones should have took the deal. Should have took the deal. And it would be easy for me to say, okay, $33 million or $40 million, you don't turn down that type of money if you're Roy Jones Jr. at that particular time. I'm gonna go a little deeper than that. Roy Jones fought one time at heavyweight, and he fought John Ruiz for a belt. So he already made history at heavyweight. The problem with the Antonio Tarver fight, both fights, basically was Roy Jones Jr. before the first fight came down from heavyweight back down to 175 to fight Antonio Tarver. And I'm not saying fighters don't drop a whole lot of weight. I'm not saying that at all. Even back in the day, guys was dropping 20, 25, 30 pounds. Like, probably even more than that. But we know nutrition and technology back then wasn't what it is right now. Like, they weren't using the same methods to lose weight as they are right now. And this well-known Roy Jones, a lot of times would, before a weigh-in, either the day of the weigh-in or the day before the weigh-in, he would be upwards to 10 pounds over and would have to lose like 7 to 10 pounds the day before the weigh-in. Like, that was a known fact. So for me, I think Roy Jones should have took the fight for a couple of different reasons outside of the money, of course. Number one, Mike Tyson was on the back half of his career. He wasn't in his prime. Number two, win or lose, like, You don't have to drop down 25, 30 pounds to a whole different weight class to fight a southpaw and Antonio Tarver that's a tricky fighter and can fight and is a technical boxer. So from a boxing standpoint, not only did it make more sense for Roy Jones to fight a Mike Tyson from a strategy standpoint, but it also made more sense because that would have been one of the biggest fights in boxing history that could have been made, and it still would have been talked about to this day, however it would have turned out. And this is the hindsight reason. He got knocked out by Antonio Tarver in that next fight, basically. So with Roy Jones, you literally got to think about it like, damn, I got knocked out by Tarver and only made a couple $1 million, where I might have even won the fight against Tyson. But if I didn't and I did get knocked the fuck out, I get knocked the fuck out and I land on 33 million or 40 million. So like I said, hindsight is 2020. And at the end of the day, when I look at it, there's obvious money reasons why he should have took the fight with Mike Tyson, and there's boxing reasons why he should have took the fight with Mike Tyson. But just as a boxing fan and being a Roy Jones fan and a Mike Tyson fan, I would have just have loved to have seen that fight, just to seen that matchup, point blank period. I wouldn't have cared who would have won that fight. That would have been one of the biggest fights in boxing history. It would have been a spectacle. Like, it would have been a complete and utter spectacle. And unfortunately, Roy Jones just didn't take the fight. And the funny thing, Mike Tyson was on a podcast with a fat rapper, Fat Joe, and he said he said Roy Jones don't know he was getting ready to die. Mike Tyson is absolutely crazy, man. But you know, deep down in his heart, he honestly believed that. But you know, it didn't happen. It is what it is. But y'all let me know, do y'all think Roy Jones should have took the 33 or 40 million dollars to actually fight Mike Tyson in 2003? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy, support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.